Hey class. Alright, so today I wanted to do more on this project. I figured this is what I'm going to do for you guys. Let's chat for a minute though. Alright, so I wanted to bring up something. Let me get some lighting. Hold on. Backlit. There we go. Alright, so I wanted to bring something up. Yesterday, our governor announced that we are continuing our soft closure until the end of the school year. I bummed. Those that know what's my favorite drink, had some root beer. I was at the school, I was trying to press out the bearings for that rear hub. When that announcement came, I came home. I was bummed. I was quite actually sad that I don't get to come back and work with you guys for the last month. And not that I would have taught much more than what I do now. It just would have been more of a social gathering. So yeah, I was truly bummed that we wouldn't have. We're not getting together. You know, I plan to do our end of the year party when we're allowed to gather again, more than a group of 6, 10, whatever it is. So I started really thinking about our online classes, and this is what I started thinking. Testing isn't needed. Okay, there's no testing for the year. The seniors don't have to do their exiting exam of knowledge of the country. I say a third of my students haven't even logged on, meaning nothing. Grades are going to be posted, I think it's next week. And so I really started thinking about this class. Brakes, inter-performance, intro. Drafting, I think I got a level playing field. We're just drawing, kind of like a Bob Ross painting. But with the automotive classes, I don't know what tools you have. I don't know where your parents stand at you fixing things or not fixing things. So I've been in a dilemma about what to do with this class. I enjoy teaching. It's been a lot of fun. But I think for brakes, especially inter-performance, those are kids that are going to go into the field most likely. So I've been doing like tool excerpts, like, hey, you should have this tool in your toolbox. This is an intermediate class, meaning that you took the class because, well, you found intro fun and you wanted to keep going. Don't know if you're going into the career field, but hey, the knowledge you gain here will, yesterday, Monday, I can't think of it, remember what day it was. I think it might have been this class when I was teaching a video. Neighbor walked over asking me questions about something on his car. So it's invaluable knowledge, but what do we do? Where do we go from here? So I started thinking about this class specifically, brakes. Now, on this buggy here, I've gotten the rear control arms off on both sides, And I got the hub off screen. And so here's the hub. And it's dramatically different. Sorry, I want to make sure I was in view. Dramatically different than the Honda. So I'm kind of screwed. So the bearing set that's for this comes nowhere close to the bearing. Let's see if I can brought pictures home. So here's the bearing for that, and here's the bearing for the Honda. The bearing, it's two of these spaced apart, and so it is actually taller, stacked bearing than this one large bearing. So yeah, I went over several different options, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the half shaft off the Honda and the half shaft that went to this, cut them, and get a pipe that sleeves both of them and weld it. And so that way I get the original buggy Honda, or buggy hub, and then the Honda half shaft that will go to the transmission, which will then go to the car engine. Yeah. So here's my dilemma now is, truthfully, I want to know if the brakes will fit. So I brought home parts, and I realized one of the parts I needed was the control arm itself. Okay, so literally, I haven't touched this since yesterday. The control arms are still back at the shop. I'm gonna have to go grab those. I'm gonna do that Monday. I hate going into the shop more than once a week. So Mondays are it. So I'm gonna kind of work on this as best I can. So I'm gonna have to do some brake lines, and so we're gonna go over that because I can get an idea where I'm gonna go. So here's my two questions: is will this lug pattern match that rotor? We're going to find out real soon here. Okay, so, and then this bracket, which I need the control arm for, which, like I said, is at the shop. So, let's go ahead and figure that out. Find out. Moment of truth here. I said I haven't done this. I'm as scared as you are, because if it doesn't fit, that means I gotta go with those ugly setup from Korea, which, you know, like I said, I want more. Look, you know, I'm putting in 100 horsepower in this thing. So, all right, let's find out. Nope. They don't fit. Okay. So, what that leads me to at this point. So on Monday, so I'll probably have to sneak into the shop, get the control arm. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And so following class Monday, we will then put the brakes in. What I'm going to do, I don't have the Honda hub here with me, is the Honda's shaft, the shaft here is a smaller diameter. My problem is I think the Honda's is narrower. So I have to go measure that. And I didn't bring the Honda part with me. This is what sucks about working in two different shops. And so I've been trying to get more of the equipment here for what I need to do. So that's really where I'm stuck at. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. For class today, I have to have you turn in something. So that way I prove what it did. Oh, simple. Answer the question in the video. Tell me, did it fit? So that's what I'll ask in the Google Classroom. I think there was an actual assignment. I don't remember. I'm, like I said, a little fiberglassed about this. So did the hub match the rotor? So on Monday, what this will be, it will just be a series of build videos of this. and then of me building this custom brake system. That's all I can think of. I know it's only been less than 10 minutes of this video, but yeah. So let's go over a couple quick things. Let me grab the cord here. So some of the reasons is you saw earlier, I already put it back down. That rotor's bent like crazy. Okay. I want to be able to put parking brake on this thing, so that's going to be a little trickier too. Stupid cord. Come on, guys, help me get those numbers up. And then, so here's the lack of control arm here. So I have those at the school to get the bearings replaced. I've got that done. Here's where I'm also stuck. Is this guy. This is a very interesting bolt here. This is a nut that comes off, so it's just a solid thread all the way around. Then it has a pin right here. So that's another one I've been stuck on. So yeah, there's been a few of them. But yeah, Monday we'll go on to the next part of this video, and that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to make this a build video of what we're doing on this buggy. And so I'm kind of stuck on this one just because I wasn't really planning very well. But yeah, there we go. So once again, you just have to tell me, why did I not make it today? What failure caused it today? And that was the hub of the original hub to the buggy does not match the rotor. So yeah, there we are. And I'm not going to put new holes in the rotor because, one, I'm going to get new rotors. So I'm stuck at churning down the other hub, but I need to know if this hub face to that is the same on the Honda. So, you know what? I might be able to guess. So if I look at this bearing, this is the information on that bearing with the camera adjust. It gives me a height measurement. Whoops. Let's find out real quick. The height of this bearing find it, hold on. Outer race width is 40 millimeters. Okay, so I'm taking my calipers here, have it in metric. That's what's one nice thing about digital. Okay, there's 40 millimeters from here to here, so that hub would fit. It's shorter, yeah, and this one's spaced longer. So this one, I wish I had a depth gauge. Well, I'm gonna have to approximate. $52 millimeters. So yeah, the Honda hub is too short. Alright, I'll let you figure it out. I'll tell you on Monday what I went with. I should have it all together, and we'll go from there. Alright, I will see you guys later. Once again, if you need anything, grab me on Google Hangout. I'm as sad as you guys that the high school's not going to happen. Definitely something to put in the history books. So, alright, see you later.